Wow, this lighting sucks. Damn. Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about this. Another night, hello, by the way, another night of really, really shit lighting. I'm trying to see if there's a way I can fix this. Maybe this way is better. Ugh. Guys, I'm hoping, okay, a few things off the bat. I'm hoping the other version of me is in a black dress and the lighting's better. Is this what you're looking for? Oh, I knew I could count on you. Yeah, well, one of us had to make an effort here. Okay, ease up, bitch. There's no need for that. We both bring something to the table. And apparently you bring shitty lighting. You know, words can hurt. And I'm working on setting better boundaries with people when they hurt my feelings, so shut up, you cunt. Okay, that totally wasn't a boundary. That was just you calling me a bad word. It totally was a boundary. What do you mean? I just set one. I told you to shut up. Okay, fine, but you could have done it in a more delicate way. Also, I'm gonna zoom this bitch out because fuck Ken Burns. Honey, you should know. You of all people should know that we don't do delicate around here. Anyway, okay, real quick, look at her pans that she just threw on the ground and forgot to pick up for the video. Very nice, right? Now that we've wasted some of the viewers' time like we so love to do. Okay, but also the focus is messed up and the lighting. I know the lighting's bad. They know the lighting's bad. We don't need to rehash it anymore. It's done. Anyways, another night. I want you to know, sweetheart, that, who, me? No, not you. I'm talking to them this time. That there's no one that I'd be rather spending my evenings with than you and this cold cup of tea, and it goes cold every single time because confession time, I don't, this is, I literally put on makeup to talk to you. That's how much power you have over me. It's gross. That's how much of a chokehold you have me in, right? Like, I'm putting on makeup for you now. It's disgusting. We're moving so fast, like, we're not even at second base at this point. We've gone through all the bases. Putting on a full face of makeup for you, that's not even, that's past a grand slam at this point. Honey, this bit is tired. It's tired. And also, what's with the baseball analogy? Okay, sorry, I don't know. I don't know what the baseball analogy is. Anyway, so, okay, I wanted to talk to you guys about something, obviously. And that something is, first and foremost, I hope you had a beautiful, beautiful Thanksgiving. And if you didn't, I hope, well, first of all, Thanksgiving's overrated anyway. Like, I know that you see a bunch of bitches posting on their stories about how grateful they are for their whole family and for everything, and they are just so damn grateful they have to post about it. Isn't that cute? Yes, I'm shading all of you. Anyway, I personally think it's stupid as fuck. If you're grateful, don't post about it, just be grateful. Like, you don't need to flex that. That's just stupid. But anyway. I guess I'll stop ranting, but Thanksgiving's overrated as fuck anyway, and the food is probably not seasoned well, so you know what? You're not missing out, is what I'm getting at here. But I do hope you're doing well, you know, regardless. Also, okay, my second confession that I have to tell you guys is that the other day, I don't know, I dabble in, this is gonna turn a lot of people off, I think, but I gotta be open and transparent. I dabble in psychedelics. Whoa. Whoa! Yeah, I know, that was a big bomb I just dropped on you, but just wait. And they have been the greatest thing for me, actually probably ever, if I'm being super honest. It's done not in a way that's reckless. It's a very healing, spiritual way. The life coach that I have has studied with Native Americans and their sort of like beautiful ceremonies that they do with plant medicine. So she's a professional. No, I'm not going to give you her info. No, I'm not going to tell you much about it because I'm really not supposed to. But I wanted to talk about some things that I gathered from my trip that I think could maybe be beneficial for you, maybe. Yeah, Anyway, also it's just kind of funny to talk about like drugs. So again, if it's not your thing, whatever, dude. Like I get that. That's fair. That's valid. There is a big stigma around them. There shouldn't be, but there is. Anyways, so yeah, this trip I was having was pretty crazy. First of all, the intentions that I set were to, in a nutshell, pull the stick out of my ass and learn how to like relax, because I've noticed that the more, like, this is a law in life, the more that you try to force things and the more that like anxious you are. And again, girl, I get it. Like, you are looking at the face of anxiety right here. Hello. Well, actually, not as much anymore. I'm working through it, but the more you relax and the less you force literally anything ever, the more that you're going to receive and the more that things sort of start to fall into place. Because when you exist in a state of anxiety and just like, you know, I guess neuroticism, you're putting off a certain vibe and a certain energy, and I don't give a fuck if you don't believe in that type of shit. It's true, and that's kind of just what you're gonna get back, is just more anxiety. And again, I know it's so much easier said than done. Like, I'm not trying to sit here and just be like, well, have you ever thought of relaxing? How about that? Like, I know, dude. Like, I get it. It's fucking hard, but again, also going back to the trip, this kind of plays into that too. The more you try to fight, like when you're doing that ceremony, dude, the energy comes on so intense and so strong, and the more you fight it, the more painful and fucked it's gonna be. But the more you like relax, the more beautiful it is. And so yeah, anyway, that was a big thing I gathered, is just like kind of trying to exist in a state of relaxing in this life, because like it's so shit to be in a constant state of fight or flight and fear and worry. And here's the thing, majority of the people in this day and age, especially with like the time we live in, do exist in that sort of state. And it is fucked. And the thing is, like, I don't blame anyone. Like, how can we not? Look at like the life that we are living these days. We're so out of touch with, like, again, call me a hippie, but like nature and all of that sort of thing. And we're fucking up the oceans and we're doing all these things. My life coach and I sat and talked about this, and yeah, anyway, and so obviously, and again, social media, and there's just, everything is so fake and nothing, it feels like it's so hard to find genuine anything anymore, and it's so stupid. But whatever, that's another topic for another time. I don't want to talk your ear off. I did that last video. Spoiler alert, I do in fact talk your ear off. Quick side note, thank you so much for the support again. Genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. You guys have been so lovely, and I love like chatting with you when people leave comments and shit. It's really, 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 really great. And I also do hope you know that, like, I care about you. I know that, like, we've never met, but just, like, the connection that we have, like, it really, I give so many fucks about you, and I just appreciate you being in my corner, and I hope you know I'm in yours too. Okay, side tangent is over. But yeah, so, oh, fuck, what was I getting at? I do love the dress, by the way. You look fab, darling. Oh, honey, thank you. You're welcome. It's about time we were, like, kind of nice to ourselves. That's another thing that was very prominent in my mushroom trip. But, yeah, I fucking don't know what I was saying. Being very, like, out of touch, I guess, of sorts. We were talking about everyone being crazy in this day and age. Right. Okay. Thank you. Of course. Neuroticism, and how, like, just, like, looking at the way that things are, it's like, how the fuck can we not be neurotic and anxious? Like, honestly, like, I don't blame anyone, but if you can, like, try to take steps into chilling the actual fuck out, life is gonna get really a lot better for you. Some recommendations I have for that. Breath work. Breath work is great. You can just look up breast work. That's also a fun one. I'm really good at that, but no. Don't you apologize right now. I'm so sorry. No, that's so fair, dude. But you can look up breathwork online, and it kind of really brings you back to the present moment, because if you think about it, like really logically think about it, there's nothing you can do. Like, the future is we don't know about the future, okay? Just let's let the future be. The past is so far in the past. No shit! You can go ahead and spend like all of your time living in it and trying to change it. That's not really living. It's just not. It'll come back and bite you in the ass every single time, and it's just gonna hurt you. But really, really thinking about it, and really, really taking a moment to shut down all the noise and relax into your body, into your vessel, into yourself, and bring yourself back into the present moment, and knowing and trusting and existing in a state of calm in the present moment, it will do wonders for you. Truly it will. And again, like, I know it's easier said than done, but like, it'll just set you up. So breath work is a really good way to stay grounded. Honestly, like, just experiencing the five senses, like touching, smelling, like anything that can just, like, again, bring you back down to earth. And this can work with like whatever you're working through as a human being, whatever's difficult for you and whatever causes you the most anxiety. Be mindful of that and know your like kind of triggers, and then when you start to get in that state of fear, like, use these tools to kind of bring yourself back down and bring yourself back down to earth. Because also another thing that is good to keep in mind is that you are one person out of 7 billion that exists during the year of 2024. Think about all, like, I promise I'm not here to invalidate your problems, but I am here to tell you that, like, I use this example a lot, but like, it's so not that deep. Like, you've got to stop making shit so deep and so crazy, because the more intense you are, again, and the more uptight and just anxious, like, you're setting yourself up to fucking fall on your face. Because if you aren't able to take a step back and just laugh at the absurdity of life, because it is fucking insane. Humans are fucking weird. We're all a bunch of wacky bitches. Like, I don't care how much you idolize a certain person. They're wacky in their own way too. Like, it's just all, it's a hoot, okay? It's a hoot to be alive. It's really, really fucked sometimes, but it's a hoot. Isn't that right? Jesus Christ, loony bin. But yeah, so relaxing is a big thing. And okay, next segue. Me and my laugh coach I was fucking high as shit, like tripping balls still. We just sat and we just laughed. My God, we just laughed at the absurdity of it all, because again, like, there is literally no point in making this, like, this life is already going to be hard on you in some ways. Not all the time. I'm not here to freak you out. Like, it can be really, really, really beautiful and beautiful. Really, really beautiful and beautiful and beautiful and beautiful. Did I mention it's beautiful? No, you left that part out. I'm such a... Ugh. But like, it's gonna be hard on you. Other people are gonna be hard on you. You don't need to be hard on yourself too. And like, I know... Oh my God, I have such a good segue into the last point I want to make, but... I know how hard you are on yourself, dude. Like, I am too. It's so sad. It's so fucked, because we go our whole life just being vicious toward ourselves, and it's crazy because where has that gotten anyone except for knee deep? Don't sing that Chappell Roan song. I swear I wasn't going to, because we're knee deep in the passenger seat. I actually need to edit that out because that was the most tone deaf. Yeah, what was up with that? No, I have a stuffy nose. Shut up. It's because I have a stuffy nose. Anyway, it's just knee deep in self-hatred, and that's not good for anybody. But the thing is, like, everybody kind of hates themselves these days. Like, everyone hates themselves a little bit. Really sad. Really fucked. And like, that's the way that society wants it. They want you to hate yourself. I'm sorry, I hate to be that, like, pick-me, like, society. So Jughead Jones coded. Like, but like, low-key, makes sense. The more you hate yourself, the more you want to buy shit, and the more you want to, like, you know, that's just how it is. Anyway, so, segue. My biggest takeaway from the mushroom ceremony, my biggest thing that I wanted to work on was love for myself, because you want to talk about being hard on yourself? Oh, honey, let's talk about it, because I'm really, 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 really mean to myself. You guys see it in these videos. Like, obviously it's a joke, but like, no, that's like, it's my whole like premise of these is like me being my own worst critic and like having kind of fun with it and like saying like way too much. Oh my god, I just proved my own point. Me having to clean up my own messes in this life and like again like it's just kind of the parallel between me and me. It's like as much of a joke as it is, it's actually very 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 prominent and very very accurate in my life, in all of our lives really. Like, and I remember in my trip specifically, this is deep as shit, okay guys, buckle up. But I was like, I remember I was looking for something specific during my mushroom trip, and I was just like running around like a jackass while like in my, you know, while I was hallucinating and in my mind. And I remember like everywhere I would look, and every place like I was looking for this like one specific thing, and I think about it and it's like, wow, we all are looking for this one specific thing in life. And a bitch was searching high and low. Like I was looking everywhere, right? And every single fucking time I would like find something, the thing that I would find is me. How crazy is that, right? Like, whoa, yeah. Do you need to take a second? Do you need to take a breath? You know what? I actually really would like to take a breath. Thank you so much for offering. I was talking to them again, but okay, yeah, we can take a breath. I just tried to take a deep breath in, and my nose is so... Oh, you gotta do this nose spray. Oh! We're out. That blows. Literally. God, that felt good. Anyway, it was so wild because I just realized, I'm like, oh my god, this thing that I have been searching for, high and low, first of all, on my mushroom trip, but also carrying over into real life, this thing that I've been like searching for in, you know, you can't really name it, like, right, like what you are looking for, but we all know we're looking for something and we want something out of this life, and we search like high or low, and we look in people, like we look for it in people, and we look for it in places, and we look for it in things, and we look for it in substances, guilty, and we look for it in, Jesus, not the ad on the TV. What? Really? Like, you interrupted such a good thing going on. I am carrying on the inside joke that I turned the ambiance on in the background and you just can't see it. I think it's so funny. It's not that funny, but I think it is, so I'm gonna keep it. Anyway, but, that thing that we're searching for in so many different places in this life, this thing that we waste so much time looking for, is us. That is really, 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 really what it is, isn't it? We are looking for us and ourselves and our own love and like our own heart and our own soul. Like we are the thing that we spend our entire lives looking for. Isn't that fucking deep? Oh my god, I know. Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Anyway, but yeah, there's so much fucking time spent just chasing shit around and realizing that like you don't need to look anywhere besides in here. Ew, dude, ew. I know. It's gross, it's bad, it's cliche, but they know that I'm cliche. They subscribed for that reason. They live the cliche. Anyways, but yeah, that's kind of all I got. I guess this video, I don't even know what the fuck I'm gonna title this. Maybe just like a little late night chat. Again, just me talking to you about my mushroom trip. I'm very curious. I also will have you know, I have not done it very many times. I'm very cautious with things like this, and if you're gonna do it, you should also be very cautious because this is not something to fuck around with, okay? This is very powerful energy that can be very beautiful if used in a proper way, but like, my god, you just have to be so careful with substances, and just try not to be so fucking careless with shit, like anything, because oh my god, it's also fragile, it's also precious. And we forget that because we get so wrapped up in our own minds. And this mind is beautiful, but it's also really fucked sometimes. But yeah, I'm gonna end my videos with the way that I like to end all of them, in deeply, deeply expressing to you that you are such a prize. You're such a fucking gift. You are so wonderful and so beautiful. And again, like, you're just... I want you to know you're not the bad things that have happened to you. You're not... You're just a person and a human, and it's so fucking hard to be a human, dude. I know, it's so fucked. I've said that... I keep saying the F word so much. I'm so sorry. But it's just please, please go easy on yourself. Don't make things so intense. It's not that deep. You're gonna be okay, I promise. And you deserve to live a life. Go make messes. Go have a good time. Go, I don't, just go live. You know what I mean? Yeah. Anyways, me and Patch are signing out, and I don't know how much I'm going to be able to post on this channel. I hope you know, like, this channel has been so much fun for me, such a fun little outlet. I'm so glad that I have, like, a little community, too. It's really beautiful. But, like I said, don't know how much I'm going to be posting. I can make no promises, but I do promise that whenever I get the chance, you and me, we're going to keep having these chats for as long as time permits me. Like, this is something I'm going to carry on with. So, yeah. I have so many ideas for what I want to talk about, so many ideas for where I want to take this, and, like, if you have, like, I just wish that I could FaceTime all of you so we could just sit and talk. But anyway, yeah, I love you. You're doing great. Okay, hugs and kisses. Bye. Okay, that's gonna wrap it up. I did put on a dress just for this. Yeah. Seriously. What I do like about making these videos is they give me an excuse to, like, get ready and shit, so thank you so much for that. Yeah, I love you all, beautiful people, and I'll see you relatively soon. Take care. You're so sexy and gorgeous, and I love you, and you deserve all the wonderful things, so deuces, bitch.